Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Streams Thursday edition, which means it's Xander Day. But no, today's a lot of things actually. Today is 11 years since I took my second trip to America, and that was like my best trip, and it was the one with all the things that happened, and I'm sure over like the next 4 weeks I will tell you guys many stories of like, oh, like 11 years ago on this day, I met this person, or I went to this place, or I did this cool thing. And it was all very exciting stuff. But hi, welcome to the Strike Streams, where I, a voice actor, am currently on strike for video games, which means that I'm largely unable to perform for video games right now as a voice actor, although my session yesterday was for one of the approved green projects that is signed on to an interim agreement, and we're very grateful to companies and studios and all that stuff that have signed on to the interim agreement to give us the protections that we seek, and that I don't think are really too much to ask for. But even outside of wonderful projects like the one I worked on yesterday, it doesn't change the fact that I still am getting, like, barely any auditions anymore, and that there are still loads and loads of video games that I can't work on, but I can still play them with you guys and for you guys, so grab your Switches and let's go. Okay, so let's do this thing. But let's say hi to people first. So Crow's hi, and Skywatcher hi, and Kevin hi, and Onlera hi, and hang on, wait, those are all the same people I've said hi to so far. And Zaga hi, and and Xander hi, and hang on, I saw Satella and Cheese hi, and forgive me if I've missed anyone. It kind of gets hard to remember the names as you see them all multiple times. Okay, So, sorry, I need to actually talk into a microphone. Oh god, hang on, why was I turning right? Game, don't turn to the right, please. Don't, like, Joy-Con drift on me. Don't drift on me, Joy-Con. Okay. So hi. Here's what we're gonna do. You guys know how this works. We'll kind of get into things kind of quickly today. Please make sure that if you want to play along, like if you're here and you would like to play along, that you are indeed watching the stream live. That by YouTube standards, if you like hover on the video or tap the video, you've got the red circle in the bottom left-hand corner, not the grey circle. We are only like 2 minutes in, but you may have paused and gone to the toilet in those 2 minutes or gotten a snack or whatever. So just make sure that you are watching live. And then, here's what we're going to do. And I know you guys know what I'm going to do, but may all horses be held. Hold your horses. May all horses be held until I say the magic phrase, ready, set, bow. I'm going to just get my spreadsheet ready as I say this as well. If you would like to play along, I'm going to need you to post in chat in using the following sort of format and structure. You're going to post a comment that you begin it with the word strike in big capital letters, and then you are going to say, I can do, and you're going to let me know which of the legendary Pokemon tickets that I have that you are able to do. So our tickets are Dialga, Lunala, and Tornadus. So you're going to let me know. You're going to say strike, I can do, and then you're going to let me know which of those three that you are able to do. Because if you've caught a Pokemon in the Dynamax Adventures, then it means you can't shiny hunt for it, and I want to try and pair people up with legendaries that, you know, if you're trying to just catch legendaries, that, you know, I want to get you ones that you can get, or if you're shiny hunting, I want you to have ones that you can actually shiny hunt for. So, you're going to wait for me to say ready, set, bow. In fairness, I think Zargar hasn't been here recently, so Zargar is going to get a pass. But Zargar, just a heads up, we have like a thing now where I kind of do my introduction, and it's when I say ready, set, bow that we go, okay? So just a heads up. Don't worry, you're not in trouble. Xander's not gonna like bring the hammer down on you. It's like Xander's like, oh man, and like putting the hammer down. Oh, Q, people noticing the video progress bar now have a pink gradient at the end. Ah, interesting. But yeah. So basically, Zargar, wait for me to say, like, ready, set, bow until you say strike, because if you say it early, it means that, like, it just gets washed away with all the chat, and then we won't see it, and then you'll get angry that we didn't see it, and stuff like that. So, okay. Oh, and a mysterious someone, who I don't think is Kramin, I believe is actually Xander, is very kindly filling in the spreadsheet. So let's just very quickly, I will quickly do some team assignments. Okay, so Zargar can do Dialga, so I'm going to put Zargar in the Dialga column. And then, hang on, let me just then go through. Onlera can do Lunala and Tornadus, so I'm going to put Onlera in the Lunala column for a sec. Crows can do Tornadus. See, I'm starting to get this in my head, but I do appreciate that you guys tell me every day, because, again, if we, like, get a new Pokemon, I'm then not gonna know who does it, and stuff like that, and blah, 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 blah. And so it just kind of, Kevin, I can do any legendary and be attacked by all of them. Well, that's very kind. Oh, and then Tenchi's, I'm gonna put Tenchi in a Dialga. And then, let's just check. Okay, Tenchi is there. And then hopefully... So I'm just going to do a quick double check. I'm sure Xander... Oh, wait, hang on. Wait, it's not Xander. But when Kramin, like, fills it in, it's with, like, a pink... It's got, like, a pink line around all the text boxes, where it was green. What? I'm very confused. Normally Kramin has, like, a pink color whenever, like, Kramin's doing stuff. So that's how I know... like the difference, like okay, that's very okay. I'm very confused why this is different today. Okay, so it changes. Oh, well, hi Kramin, hi. So let me just double check all the people who said strike, and then I'll, oh, now it's purple. Now I'm just even more confused. Okay, let me check. So let me just double check everything, and then we'll. Okay, so hang on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Hang on. Hang on. What happened there? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So we should have 9 people. And then basically, I'm gonna kind of just do everyone. I think largely in order, I think. Although maybe I might put some people... Maybe I might do the order a little bit differently, just depending on... Oh, no, hang on. We can do... Oh, no, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. That's good. And then... Okay. So, here's what I've got. Oh, hang on. This is what I've got for the teams. Listen up, okay? I'm going to scroll back down. And forgive me if I miss anyone. This is where you let me know, okay? Here's what we're going to do. So, Team 1, Dialga, Zargar, Tenchi, and Skywatcher, okay? So please get ready, Team 1. Team 2, Lunala. Why does this happen every time? Team 2, Lunala. We've got Onlera, Xander, and Kevin. Sorry, it's the fact that I always have to say Lunala and Onlera right next to one another. It's never Lunala. We've got, like, Xander, Kevin, and Onlera. It's always Lunala, Onlera. Like, they always have to be said one after the other, and it always throws me off. Team 2, Lunala, Onlera, Xander, Kevin. And then Team 3, Tornadus, Crows, Tenchi, and Silent Storm. Okay, so hopefully that's all good. Let me know if I didn't include you. Let me know if I messed up anyone's, like, team assignments. If it's like, no, I said I can't do that legendary or whatever. So, oh, wait, Kieran. Yeah, hang on, wait, where did Kieran go? Hang on. Hang on a minute. I did miss Kieran. What happened there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on. Has someone been, like, put in twice or something? I'm very confused. Have I, like, said anyone twice? Oh, no, I've said Tenchi twice. Oh. I've done Tenchi twice. That's why. Hang on. No, that's why. Something. Yeah. Hang on. I'm trying to change Team 1 to have Kieran. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Okay, Tenchi got put in twice. This is why I need to like double check these things. Okay, so Tenchi, are you okay doing Tornadus and then Kieran does Dialga? So Team 1, Dialga, Zargar, Kieran, Skywatcher. Team 2, Lunala, Onlera, Xander, Kevin. Team 3, Tornadus, Crows, Tenchi, Silent Storm. Is that okay? Does that sound good? That's really weird because I did remember like seeing Kieran's name, and then I don't know how I ended up not putting Kieran on the Team 1. I was kind of meant to when I looked at the list, but anyway. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to connect to the internet. You guys know this. We're going to be nice and snappy today. Also, I'll try. There are lots of things I need to talk about today. One thing is about we are going to be changing the time of the Strike streams because of sort of the stray cats. They need to be fed before sunset, but sunset is going to change radically in like about 10 days or whatever once the clocks go back. And so basically I'm going to need to change the time of the streams to accommodate for that. And yeah, and I'm going to be changing like the times of the weekend ones as well and stuff like that. So just stay tuned for all of that, but we'll get into that later, okay? Okay. Oh man, I'm seeing double 4 Kierans. Yes, exactly. Yes, Kieran, I did, like I said in the comments, yep, I liked it. Very nice work. But yeah, and anyway, okay, sorry. So, team number 1. Team number 1, Dialga. We're gonna do this. So when we're on the pink screen, okay, so just as a reminder, because I did say this differently at first. So this is Zargar, Kieran, and Skywatcher. And then we're going to set up a code. We're going to go, what are we going to go? We're going to go 10, 24, and then 16, 12. Okay, so 10, 24, 16, 12. This is for Zargar, Kieran, and Skywatcher, okay? Now, outside of times where I am a bit of a dippy-doodah, and I get things confused, and I start putting some people twice and some people 0 times, the golden rule of when to join a Dynamax adventure is don't join a Dynamax adventure unless asked to join in, which is what I have done here. I've said Team 1, Zargar, Kieran, and Skywatcher, and the 3 of you has shown up. So that's perfect. Brilliant. Excellent. But, you know, I know that this is kind of clear and obvious, but I do feel like perhaps I maybe need to re-say it just because of some recent events. Okay, Dialga is very weak to fighting and ground moves. Steel walls it very defensively. But we can get into that another time, but that's the golden rule. I can, you know, change and I can get into the specifics of that later on. I'm just going to go for Magneton because it is a steel type, although I probably need to switch, but at the very least I can use Light Screen to like slow it down or whatever. Yeah, don't worry, Zargar. We had your name on the spreadsheet, so I knew it was you and not someone else. But that is why I do like asking for the names so that we know who we're looking out. Like, sort of, you know, that's why we like list the names as well on the spreadsheet and stuff, so that we know like who we're looking out for. Okay, there is a Salazzle on the right, and that can use like toxic strats and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna go right for a second. Oh, but there is a Persimmon on the left. Yeah, no, there is Persimmon on the left. So we probably want the Persimmon. And then, oh, but dang it, there is like a Sandaconda on the right as well. I actually don't know. And there are like more items and stuff on the right. So I don't know. I think basically these aren't great options. These aren't great pathways. The problem is that the Whiscash in the top right, the Whiscash in the top left is terrible. We don't want Whiscash is like, we're not going to want Whiscash because like it's terrible. Dialga is immune to poison, but not if you have Salazzle. Salazzle can poison Dialga and then lower its stats with Venom Trench because of its ability. Its ability means that it can poison things that are immune to poison. So that's one of the advantages of having Salazzle, that you can poison things. So if there are ever any like bulky Pokemon that are like poison or steel, Salazzle can poison them, and then it can like lower their stats with Venom Drench. So yeah. But again, that's why we try and discuss these things, because it's kind of a bit like, hang on, what do you mean poison? Like, we're doing Dialga, not like Palkia or something like that. And it's like, no, it's because of the ability. Don't worry, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. So okay. So, right, I think we do probably just want to attack this thing. Yeah, on turn 2, we just want to attack this thing, okay? Because we can definitely, like, 2-turn this guy. So... Right, let's see what it's going to do. Okay, it is using a Max Geyser, which does suck, but... Kadoosh! But hang in there, Magneton. Years and years ago on YouTube, and this is years and years ago on YouTube, there were these videos, but I should probably look up to see if his channel still exists. There was a guy from, like, Northern England. He sounded very much like a guy in the soap opera Coronation Street, a character called David Platt. Like, this guy kind of reminded me of, like, David Platt vocally. Don't know what he looked like. But he was, like, a sort of northern guy, and he did, like, this, like, Pokemon Emerald Elite Four challenge. And he was sort of like really cocky and thought it was going to go easily. And I don't know like how much of it was kind of a bit or whether he really was that confident or whatever. But he kind of thought it was going to be easy. So it was like, oh, I've like assembled this team. I'm going to like beat the Elite Four. And then he just like had a really difficult time with Wallace, who is legitimately a very tough fight and a very good champion in that game. And like the Ludicolo is a nightmare and stuff like that. And this video was like a really good example of like how tough Wallace can be. And I just always remember him going like, "Oh no, me Magneton," like because he just thought this Magneton was going to be great. And he's like, "Oh no, me Magneton." It's just I love it. So I always think of that when I see Magneton. Right. I don't really know if Araquanid can do anything. Down the line against water types, entrainment strats could be very effective, but yeah, I don't really know if we want to switch for this or anything. But we definitely do want the Persimmon. If we're going to the left path, we definitely want Persimmon. But then at the end, I don't know what we want, because Whiscash is like terrible. But then Clefairy's terrible, so we might just want to do Clefairy for like an easy victory. Because Whiscash doesn't really have anything to offer. The Tauros does have like high horsepower or Stomping Tantrum, right? Like it has one of those ground moves that's like powerful but not Earthquake, right? Like a physical, powerful thingamajigs. So what's weak to rock, Kieran? Sorry, because the chat is on a delay, I don't always know if people, you know, when people talk about like specific things, I may not always know the specific thing they're talking about, just due to the delay and stuff like that. Like sometimes if I say something, by the time you guys chat back to me, if people say things like it, I might not know what it even refers to anymore. Kieran, you updated your trainer star to make it more Christmas-like. Nice! I like that. So, yeah, no, chat, Waterbug, oh, Araquanid. I mean, yes, it's weak to rock, but it does resist steel. So it's kind of like, I mean, it's better than, I mean, it's sort of like better than Dracloak in that regard, because Dracloak is weak to dragon. Like, an Araquanid could maybe survive an Ancient Power, but a Dracloak isn't going to survive a Dragon Claw, is the thing. So, that's kind of what I was thinking when I was saying that. Ooh, Facade. Okay, and then Shadow Ball, nice. Okay, is using Brick Break and is using it against me! Dang it. Why are these things being like clever and annoying? I mean, in fairness, we do have three Pokemon weak to a fighting type here, so you know, it's not ideal, but we do really need this Persimmon. We kind of, you know, because we did choose the left path, this is kind of like the only good Pokemon we have on the left path, so we do need this. I mean, in fairness, on the right, like, Salazzle wouldn't have been ideal, but, 2, 4, 6, 8, is this Chippy Bull great? Oh, it's not good at all. What could we have had on the other side? Like, Bisharp and then, like, Sandaconda, I suppose? Like, that could have been pretty... In fairness, like, Salazzle, Bisharp, and Sandaconda could have made for a good team, but yeah. Okay. Oh, and it's boosting its attack as well. That's not good. Unfortunately, Absol's not really actually that great at Dynamax Pokemon. That's not me saying we shouldn't have Dynamaxed, but what it is me saying is, like, just Absol's a very weak special attacker, and so unless you're using it for, like, dark type moves, Absol is just, like, not the best, unfortunately, but let's see. Hang on. Does she make an ability? Oh, hey, we KO'd it. Nice. I'm just reading sort of Silent Storm's one. So, Silent Storm, are you saying that Pokemon that use, like, self-destruct moves wouldn't faint? I feel like that could be, like, really heavily exploited is the problem. And it does kind of, I don't know, it kind of goes against the spirit of the move in a way. It'd be a bit like sort of saying, like, oh, this Pokemon doesn't have to charge when using Hyper Beam moves or something like that. Or are you... Oh, no, hang on. Wait, no, wait. The Pokemon uses Explosion depending on the special physical attack of the holder when fainting. So like when it faints, it kind of uses like a move. Oh, I see. Okay. So yeah, okay. This is So yeah, we can have the Dracloak for Persimmon. That's a good idea. The question is, okay, so Whiscash just isn't very good against Dialga. I know there are berries behind it is the one thing, but it is going to be bulky. I do think we should maybe go for Clefairy just because, like, it's going to be way easier to beat, whereas, like, Whiscash could actually, like, take down our Pokemon and stuff. But, so I think I get what you're saying now. It's like a more, yeah, Tenchi kind of has said it, an overpowered Aftermath, right. I mean, there is already Aftermath is the thing. So that does kind of just sound like Aftermath, but, okay. Orchid Angel, hi, welcome. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Kevin said it exactly. Whiscash catfishes you into thinking it's a ground type. Kevin, that is excellent. Very, very nice. I would use Magnet Rise here, but I don't have to because it's a Whiscash. It's not very good. I'm gonna use a Light Screen to. Well, no, it's not that Whiscash isn't good. It's just it's not good in a Dialga adventure because Whiscash in this mode is like it operates nicely enough as a water type or as something that is immune to electric, but if you're trying to use it offensively as a ground type, it has no ground moves. So no, Kevin, very nice. That is comment of the month. I apologize to all the people commenting between now and Halloween. Okay, so it's kind of like a water type plus kind of thing. So but I wouldn't really in this mode. It's not really like a ground type. It's just kind of like a water type plus. Okay, here's the Max Geyser. Show me potato salad. There we go. Yep, there goes Absol. Dang. Okay, well, at least we do have the full health net, although we're going to get berries after this anyway, but... okay, Persimmon got pressure. That's probably not the most exciting thing, but oh well. Okay. Okay. So we do have an interesting thing here, though. Because Tauros has Dynamaxed, this does mean that Persimmon will be our Dynamax Pokemon for Dialga. And that actually is really good because it will mean that, like, our moves are going to get, like, powered up. So as long as we are able to beat this Whiscash, like, quickly before the Dynamax ends or whatever, then it means that we actually will be able to maybe... yes! I got the special defense drop! Then it means that we might actually be able to do this thing. So... Lugia should have an ability where it gets stab for the water types. A bit like how Delmise gets, like, stab on steel, even though it's not a steel type. Yeah, that honestly is, like, an interesting idea. Okay, so let's all attack this thing with everything we've got. Because we need Persimmon to be our Dynamaxer for the Dialga battle to have any chance. Like, we do not have a very... Unfortunately, we have not been dealt a very good team for Dialga, so we need to beat this Whiscash right here, right now, and then, yeah. Okay. But no, chat. Oh, no! No! Oh, okay, well, maybe that'll work, but, like, hopefully that will be good, actually. Maybe that'll power up Persimmon, and then, actually, no, that's fine. Okay. Okay, it's fine. I was a bit worried that it might, like, reset stats and stuff like that, but it didn't, so it's fine. Okay, well done, Team 1. Very nicely done. Then why didn't we do the snake? Well, that's what I tried to do at the beginning by going to the right. So, I don't know. It doesn't matter, though. Okay. So yeah, we don't want this Whiscash because it's just not going to be very helpful. It can't, like, do anything. But no. No, you did great, Skywatcher, don't worry. I was just a bit worried that by using Max, because, like, Max Knuckle is, like, a less damaging move than Body Slam, and it's kind of more of, like, a... Particularly when it's not, like, the super effective move, it's kind of more of, like, a setup move, and, like, that final turn was the one where, like, we really needed to, like, go all out kind of thing. So I was just a bit worried that, like, Max Knuckle would just be, like, a weaker move, and the stats would get reset, and that, you know, like, that's what I was thinking of. That's when, you know, that's what I was worried about in that moment, but it didn't reset the stats, so, like, it's all good. Okay. So, yeah, so if Persimmon can Dynamax, definitely Dynamax, and then use those Max Knuckles, and then use your most super effective hits and stuff like that. Absol, use Night Slash, don't use any of your special moves, because Absol's special attack sucks, and Night Slash can get critical hits, which is really good, and it's physical, so we want to be attacking with physical moves. I am here just for emotional support and to survive because I'm a steel type. So, yeah. So don't worry, all is well. I was just very worried. Anyway, okay. So chat. No, it's okay, Kieran, it's okay, but it's just, again, you're, like... But from now on, though, we need to use our most powerful moves, which means, like, our stab moves, okay? So, like, our moves of, like, the same type and stuff like that, or, like, the super effective moves, or the ones that are, like, our own type. So, okay. Oh, gosh, here's here's Flash Cannon. Ah, dang it. Okay, not very effective, but look, oh, no. Oh, come on, that's unfair. Okay, show me the Max Knuckle. But don't worry, it happens though. It's absolutely fine. Again, we've gotten off to an alright start here. I do wish we hadn't had that special defense drop, because I am supposed to be the, like, maybe you'll get a cheap freeze. Cheap freeze? No, okay. But yeah, definitely don't see. Look how little that did. When you do Night Slash next turn, like, watch how much damage that's gonna do in comparison. Okay, I'm telling you, it's gonna do a lot. I am just gonna use Flash Cannon, because it might lower special defense, and then my other ones might do more. Oh, okay, we're going for close combat. That's actually not a bad strategy to start doing that now. I was a bit worried about that lowering of the special defense, but I have just boosted up your special defense, so maybe this will go okay. Okay. So that's nice. Yeah, just Zargar, only, like, moderators and me can, like, do commands. And I have, like, a specific list, and I don't have a Discord. So please, like, if you are in chat, like, don't try and summon the commands, because it's pointless, and it spams chat, and it means that I miss people who are, like, actually writing messages and stuff like that. So, yeah. So, yeah, commands are just for, like, me and the mods. Yeah, but for those who don't know, I don't have a Discord. It gives me anxiety. So I don't have Discord. I don't go on Discord. Not for me. Okay. So, close combat. Nice. Okay, we're like one hit away. We're like one max knuckle away here. Come on. Come on. No, no, don't max Wormwind. No. No. Okay, hang in there, Magneton. You did it, buddy. You did it. Okay, and then we just go... Oh, no, no, don't Iron Tail. Oh, my gosh. What is with this thing? Ooh, that's interesting, though. Okay. But, like, if Persimmon could just get this attack off, then we'll be fine. Okay, here we go. Oh, my gosh, that was like, weirdly close. But, okay, we did it, though. So, well done, Team 1. Team 1, we won! We're putting the 1 in 1. Well done, everyone. That was fun. Very nice job. Please, if you haven't already, click like on the video. It just helps out so much. Please click like on the video, that little thumbs up. Check that you've done it. Some people don't always remember that they've done it. Like, remember to like the videos and to go vote in, like, less than 2 weeks. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And then we'll go see what happens. But good luck, everyone, with your Minty Boys. Oh, and I'll just get Team 2 ready as well. So Team 2, for Lunala, we've got Onlara, Xander, and Kevin. So Onlara, Xander, and Kevin. Like, Onlara, Xander, and Kevin, please come down to the Dynamax Adventures lobby. You will be starting in approximately 5 minutes. Okay, so Araquanid, or maybe it's actually closer to 2 minutes. Araquanid, I'm going to do my patented double shiny check. So Araquanid is not shiny. Persimmon! Oh! We got Persimmon! Persimmon! Woo! Yes! Alright! Shiny Persimmon! Thus ends the drought I was on. Very cool indeed. Okay, let's check the rest of these. Is Whiscash also shiny? I don't think so. But will we get a Tenchi's Choice and get the Minty Boy himself? Hey there, Minty Boy. No, we didn't, but let's do the quick. This is how we'll double check, though. So, no sparkles there. Sparkles there! No sparkles there, and no sparkles there. So I think I'm going to go for Whiscash. No, of course I'm not going to go for Whiscash. We're going to go for the shiny Persimmon. This is shiny number 14, I believe. So there we go. Would you like to take Persimmon? Yes, indeedly doodly. And there we go. Yeah, funny, the Pokemon that got the final hit. Kieran, you're not cursed. You keep helping other people get shinies. You helped Sean get a shiny. You've helped me get a shiny. This is not my first Persimmon, no. I actually got one on stream. I believe it was on stream a year ago in Scarlet and Violet. I know, on Lara, I was thinking that. I was like, thank goodness you got your Persimmon in the event, because that would have been very awkward. Okay, so, no, Zargar, you just played, okay? Oh, hang on. Zargar, you just played, so that was Team 1, so, like, you're done for now. We got Team 2 is for Lunala. We've got Onlara, Xander, and Kevin, okay? But I do appreciate you double checking, Zargar. Again, if you're ever not sure of what team you're on, or if you are in like a team that's coming up or whatever, please do just ask. Never just jump into the raids or the adventures, okay? I mean, you guys kind of, again, a lot of you guys kind of know this and have seen this, but when we tried to have 5 people join a 4-person lobby, it sends the game into, you know, like, haywire, makes things go haywire, it messes all kinds of things up. So if you're ever not sure if you're supposed to be joining a team, please just ask. I know maybe sometimes it, you know, if it's sort of, you know, I might be like, no, you're on like this team or whatever, and you might think, oh, I annoyed him by asking or something like that. But I will be more annoyed if you try to join in on a raid that you're not supposed to join in on, okay? So we just, please definitely do ask, like how you just did, Zargar, so thank you for double checking. But yeah, so, okay. Right, so we're going to keep this ticket, and then Team 2. Team 2, on Lara, Xander, and Kevin, please come on down. We're going to talk to the scientist lady. We're going to select anything goes. Well, you guys are. I'm going to select Lunala. And then we're going to set up a code. We're going to go 1024. And then we'll go 0435. That's 1024 0435. We're going to invite others. And you guys in Team 2, on Lara, Xander, and Kevin, please come on down. But again, I try and remind you guys a lot of like what team you are in and stuff like that, whether you're coming, whether you're like coming into the lobby now or later. But like, again, if you ever like still get lost or confused or anything, please do just ask, because, you know, it just, because we'll just tell you. We'll let you know. Okay. Lunala is dark, weak to, super duper uber mega weak to dark and ghost types. Normal types are good, like, defensively. They often can know ghost and dark moves as well. We have to be careful. Basically, we need to watch out for ghost and fairy moves is the main thing. I am, even though I just said I need to watch out for fairy moves, I am going to go with Persian, because it does have 2 dark type moves, and they're stab, so don't worry about, like, picking dark types, like, oh, but dark is weak to fairy. Like, no, if you have a dark, like, basically, if you have a dark type with a dark move, that's really, 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 really good. It's just that if there are any dark types that don't have dark moves, then they're bad, okay? So we kind of have, like, I think generally in these Dynamax Adventures, we're going to be prioritizing, like, offense over defense. Like, oh, if you have, like, stab super effective, like, stab super effective is, you know, prioritized over having a weakness, but still. Okay. So let's do this thing. So let's see what we've got. Okay, Trevenant doesn't actually have any ghost moves, so that's actually, like, bad. But what have we got? Although all these other choices are kind of bad, aren't they? What have we got at, like, the end? There's a normal type in the top left. There's a Chansey in the top left. So I've just picked the Mr. Mime because Mr. Mime is a good support Pokemon, and because there's a Chansey in the top left. We have a lot of things here that are weak to a Lunala, and I'm not seeing a whole load of stuff that has super effective moves against Lunala. Let me know if I'm wrong. But that's what, yeah, okay, on Lara, these all suck. Okay, I'm glad you said it, because that is kind of what I was thinking. I was like, I keep seeing all these, like, psychic types, and ghost types, but, like, or, like, ghost types that don't have ghost moves. That was just very annoying. Okay, I am gonna go with the max darkness here. I'm gonna go the physical max darkness. But then I can switch to special max darkness on the second one. What is it with our luck lately when it comes to rental Pokemon? I mean, I don't want to jinx it or anything, but I'm kind of inclined to agree. We haven't had a whole lot of good pathways recently. I mean, admittedly, on the last round, I do think we should have, like, gone to the right, stuck on the right side of the map rather than the left. But even so, the right path wasn't, like, some gleaming beacon of perfection or anything, you know, like, it's just kind of like, well, a Sandaconda may have been better than this, and blah, blah. Yeah, like, you know, it just, like, it's just not very, we just haven't really had a lot of good synchronicity with, like, the boss Pokemon and then, like, the options we're presented with. So, yeah. Okay. Show me Potato Mindstorm. Okay. Hang in there, Miltank, buddy, old pal. Okay, very nicely done so far, though, Team 2. So, guys, here is... Okay, So I said earlier, I'll ask this now whilst there are a lot of people. There are two things I'll ask whilst there are like people watching the video and we're settled in and stuff like that. Number one, please like the video if you haven't already. But number two, more importantly, okay, so I said earlier that I'm going to be changing the time of these streams to kind of have like a winter schedule so I can still feed the stray cats, but so that I can still see you guys without like radically changing the time, and so that I can actually still keep streaming, because, you know, even though I did do a gig yesterday, this is kind of still my job. So, and like I need all the support I can get. So I want to keep going, but it does mean that I am going to like change the time that I'm doing the streams at. And so I did do a poll about this, and I think people sort of seemed fine with it, but I will kind of... so Mr. Mime does have Light Screen and Icy Wind, which are both good like support moves, so it could be quite good. I mean, it is weak to Ghost, which is one thing, so, you know, it's like a potato, but tomato. I should say tomato rather than thingy, but it could be good for helping us in the meantime until we get something better. Hang on, there's Diggersby. Oh, we could... Should we go for... Oh, no, we said about Chansey. There's like... But we could switch it for Chansey is the thing. So what do we want out of, like, these? Do we want to just go for, like, the Slow King because of the Backpacker? And because it's a trade evolution? Like, we could switch the, Mr. Mime for, I guess we could have kept the Lurantis because we were doing a Slowbro. I forgot... sorry, I do apologize because I forgot Slowbro was next and I forgot Chansey was at the end. So, I'm going to go for a Life Orb, though. Because I knew it was weak to... I knew it was weak to Ghost, but I was like, well, getting that, like, light screen up is pretty nifty, though. But it's like, I forgot we're going for a normal type light screen user at the very end. So, I do apologize for that. Because I forgot we had, like, water types and then a Chansey at the end. Okay. But this is still fine, though. It's still fine. It's still fine. Okay, I think this thing only has physical moves, so I am just going to use Assurance here rather than Snarl. Kevin's like, no worries, I'll just zap everything. Zap. Zap. Okay, so, but no, so, changing the time of the streams. So currently, I do like this is all like Pacific time, which is LA time. I mean, again, you guys are all like regulars. You've been coming here for like weeks and months now. So hopefully you know what time I begin these strikes on a weekday, okay? But here's the thing. So on weekdays, I've been going at like 4 p.m., okay? Ironically, Reflect might have been a bit better just because of those physical moves, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I think Slow King only knows physical moves, but maybe it does have like... Oh no, it has Nasty Plot. Oh no, maybe it has like Expanding Force. Oh no, maybe it has like... Because I think it has like Ice Punch, Razor Shell, and then maybe it has like Expanding Force or something like that. So I can use a Snarl here to help out a little bit. I forgot it does have... yeah, I think it has, like, Nasty Plot and then, like, a special Psychic move. But it definitely does have, like, Razor Shell. It definitely has, like, Razor Shell and Ice Punch. So, but that's why it's weird that basically, it's like, it gives you Nasty Plot, but then it only gives you one special move with which to use the Nasty Plot, and, like, that's weird. So, I don't know. But look, see, Ice Punch. See, I'm not lying. I'm not lying. That's why I forgot if it even had any special moves, because I know it has like Razor Shell and Ice Punch, because we used it a whole bunch for Heatran. So, but yeah. Oh, the cat's going nuts. Hang on, I'm gonna go deal with the cat. Sorry about that. Okay, so guys. So basically, currently I stream at like 4 p.m. I do like 4 p.m. for about 2 hours, like between 1.5 to 2 hours. So it's like 4 o'clock until about like 5:30 or 6 p.m. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking instead that I begin at 5 p.m. and I go to like 6:30 to 7. Okay? So hopefully that's okay. According to the poll, a lot of people were like... We could always switch to Mr. Mime for Slowking, funnily enough, but because then it would be good against the Chansey. But oh, Future Sight. It has Future Sight, right? But yeah. So do we want the Chansey just because that would be a good switch for like the Mr. Mime, or the Skuntank, to be honest. But no, not Skuntank, Stunfisk. But no, it's still better for. But basically, this could kind of operate the way that Mr. Mime does as, like, our screen setter. And then all the other Pokemon can, like, attack or whatever. That's... Because the Slowbro has Expanding Force. That's why I got confused as well. Because, like, Slowbro has, like, Expanding Force and Flamethrower. I'm not sure if Slowbro has any water moves. And then Slowking does have a water move, but it's Razor Shell. It's just very weird. It's just very weirdly done. Okay. So I am going to attack with Oh, gosh. I will attack with Assurance, because I still have plenty of PP left on it. But yeah. Kevin, are you gonna zap it? Zap. Because Okay, show me Potato Stunfisk. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Does Stunfisk have any physical moves, or does it just have, like, Muddy Water, Thunderbolt, and Earth Power? Here's the thing though, but Lunala doesn't have like a PP doubling thing, so it's like, I'm only really gonna need, like, what am I gonna need for Lunala? I'm only gonna need like 3 or 4, like, assurances for it, so... Okay, so this is gonna do not very much, but... Yeah. But that terrain will mean it can't sing us to sleep, and it means that the next one will do a bit more than nothing. So, that's the thing. I'm trying to assure you that my assurances, like, I'm probably gonna still have like 5 assurances at the end of this battle. But see, this is why I do say, like, don't get too caught up in your head about PP. We have kind of seen this, and we have thrown some fights by being like too overly cautious about the PP. Like, we've been being like, oh, well, I've got 10 PP on this move, but I decided to not use it, and it's like, well, you have to kind of think about like how many you're probably gonna need for like each fight, and that's why like 10 is like generally pretty good. Like 10, even if you have a Pokemon right from the beginning, 10 can be pretty good. It's whether the Pokemon has like pressure and, you know, what you're going up against and whatever, but 10 is generally quite good, because that is like, if you use like a lot of these battles are only like 2 turns, you know. I'll use a feint here just to be extra safe, but a lot of these battles though are only like 2 turns, and so if you're using like 2 PP per fight, that is like, you know, you're gonna use a move about 8 times. So I don't know, that's just kind of why oh gosh, that life orb. That life orb. So, but well done so far, Team 2. So again, but this isn't me saying you guys need to do this because I say so. This is just me explaining my logic. Like, Bo, why are you using Assurance so much? Well, it's because, like, Lunala is like a... I mean, Lunala's going to go down probably in, like, 3 turns anyway, you know? So, but anyway, so I still haven't said about the schedule change. Now we're on the boss. Okay, so if we do Mr. Mime for this, I think that'll be pretty good. I know in terms of like the amount of health, like, you know, I'm kind of the one who probably needs to switch or whatever, but still. Kiba, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But no, yeah, so basically, instead of 4 p.m. on weekdays, I'm thinking 5 p.m. On Saturdays, I'm thinking of bringing it back. So instead of being like 11 a.m., we do 10 a.m. Because I've done that a few times anyway recently. So it's not really like that radical a change. The only thing that's radical about it is I have like kind of been doing 11 a.m. on Saturday for 2 years, but in terms of the actual, like, that's the only like radical element of it. I know I am about to die here, but and that means that my Dynamax is gonna be passed over, but actually, there probably was some clever strategy there where, like, I don't attack and then Chansey uses Heal Pulse on me and something like that, and then I could have Dynamaxed. But, like, again, I think it's fine, though. Maybe the Quick Claw will kick in. Okay, it's using Magic Coat. But Kadoosh, it'll be fine. Have we lost any Pokemon in this fight? Let's find out. Unless this is where we like lose the battle. No, okay, that was literally our first KO, so this is fine. I was kind of aware that I was only going to have one hit, but I didn't think about the fact that we could have maybe artificially drawn out that one hit kind of thing, but like it's fine. It's honestly fine. I know Lunala's dangerous, but like two of our Pokemon are kind of like untouchable here, and then Stunfisk is just pretty happy vibing. So, and we've got like a light screen. I know we had the light screen against the, what was it, like no, what did we have that like got knocked out by Lunala, even though it was like super effective, and there was like a light screen or something like that? Was it like Haunter 2468? That Dynamax was great. Oh, and now we get the heal. So, clap, 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 tap, tap. Okay, here we go. Right, Moonblast. See, like, that didn't do that much. Okay, getting the special attack drop is annoying. And kind of just shows that these computers are being very biased and unfair right now. Special defense down. No. Okay. Right. So, okay, but we're back now, baby. We're back, baby. Miltank could use Max Strike to, like, slow it down. Because don't forget that Miltank has Scrappy. So, like, a Dynamaxed Max Strike would be very powerful. But anyway, Bark. So, yeah, I'm thinking, like, 5 p.m. on weekdays, 10 a.m. on Saturday. So, like, an hour later on weekdays, an hour earlier on weekends. And then I'm thinking, like, on Sunday, we had kind of been doing, like, 2 till 6 on Sunday. But now I'm thinking we could do, like, 12 until 4. So, does that sound good with you guys? I will write this in a comment or something. Weekdays, 5 p.m. Hour later. Sat, 10 a.m. Hour earlier. And Sunday, like, 12 p.m. midday. Boom. There we go. It is decided. It did nothing. Nothing. Okay. But the fairy. Okay. But let me know. Let me know, like, if those times are good for you or if they're worse. I'm very aware of the fact that Kevin usually, like, sort of often has to leave about an hour into the streams, and now I'm saying, hey, I'm gonna, like, begin the streams an hour later, which might mean Kevin might not even be able to watch them, which would really suck, except for on, like, the weekends. Clap, 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 England. So, but also one of the things, like, if, like, any of those times and days aren't, like, good for you, like, I mean, let me know if it's, like, I have been able to be here before and I will still be able to be there, or if it's like before it was good but now it's bad, or like before it was, or like currently it's bad but actually this time change will be better for me, or if it's like that's still bad, because in Kieran's case that sounds like basically weekends were just bad for you anyway, because I haven't really radically changed the time or anything there. dang, I'm sorry, Kevin. That really sucks. Because I know you were one of the people I did think of, but I know for other people, the weekdays will actually be better by being later. That's like the irony of it. So, but yeah, I'm really sorry. I wouldn't want to... again, if I didn't have to feed the stray cats... and again, there actually could be a time soon where we might be able to sort them out. And then if that happened, I would actually probably do slightly longer weekday streams, and I would maybe even do them earlier again. But right now, whilst I'm still in the situation I'm in, and I'm still feeding these cats, it does mean that I will need to, yeah, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, well done, Team 2. Very nicely done, Team 2, okay? Again, given we did not have very good choice, like, given that, like, Lunala, not on Lara, Lunala has, like, you know, 2 very glaring weaknesses. And there are so many Pokemon that have, like, a dark or a ghost move. That was shocking at how few of them showed up in that Dynamax adventure. Okay, so let's do our double check, and then we'll see how this goes. Mr. Mime is a no. Slowking is a no. Chansey is a no. But will we get the Blood Moon Luna? Team 2, you made it through. Dang it, Kibi, you're getting good at these. Lunala. Will we get the Blood Moon Lunala? Given that I'm now no longer in a shiny drought. Lunala, will you be Blood Moon Red? It's a no. Oh. Oh. Okay, but let's just quickly do the double check. So no spark, because Mr. Mime looks very similar in its shiny. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm going to pick Chansey, the real MVP of the team. But if you need to complete your Pokedex, get Slowking, because that's a good one. Okay. Although you can get Slowking without trading. You actually don't need to trade to get Slowking. It's just you need, like, in your Pokedex, but you do need to trade if you want to get that Cantonian or Jotonian Slowking in your Pokedex. Right, I'm going to get the Chansey. Okay. So, Team 3, I should have read your name out. Team 3, please get ready. This is for Tornadus. Team 3, we've got Crows, Tenchi, and Silent Storm, okay? So Crows, Tenchi, Silent Storm, please get your game ready. I'm going to save this ticket, and then we will, get right into the next team, okay? So, right. So you guys are going to talk to the lady. You're going to say you want to do a Dynamax adventure. You're going to say anything goes. While I'm going to say tornadoes. And then we're going to save the game. Reporting for Dynamax duty. Excellent. That's the spirit, Tenchi. So this is Crows, Tenchi, and Silent Storm. Please come on down. We're going to do 2410. And then we're going to do 1658. That's 2410, 1658. That's the code. And that's what we're going to do. Okay? Oh, with regards to this time change, these time changes I'm proposing, as for when I'm gonna do them, it's actually a bit of a mixed thing. So the weekdays are still good for next week. Okay, so like this week and next week, so like tomorrow and next week, we'll still do the 4 p.m. Okay, but I actually might change. Oh, actually no, tomorrow might not be 4 p.m., but I'll explain in a second. So, sorry. Okay, so let me just double check that these are definitely all the correct nicknames they are. Tornadus is weak to ice, electric, rock. Electric and rock have resistances. If we have a Pokemon with wide guard, that can be very, very helpful against Tornadus. Not against everything, but against Tornadus, because it has loads of spread moves. But yeah, but this weekend, I may actually implement those time changes. So I may do like 10 a.m. and noon or midday this weekend. So I actually might start doing the weekend thing this weekend. But the weekday thing, I'll start doing not next week, but the one after. Okay, so we've got tornadoes. Oh gosh, water types and fire types are good in terms of like resistances, so I'm gonna go with Basculin. Oh, Lycanroc. Note that Lycanroc has no guard, and Aurorus is very good as well. Note that Lycanroc has no guard, so that means that like Aurorus's like Thunder is 100% accurate. But that also our opponent's moves will be accurate as well. So just keep that in mind. Duraludon does have some good resistances. Okay, hoping Mantine or Palapa shows up. Oh, there's another Lycanroc on the right. Can I get the other Lycanroc? Please, 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 please. If you please. First and cheese. Because fighting types are terrible. But can we get this Lycanroc? And then we'll actually have, like, a good team. There's then Flygon and Skarmory. Maybe we could go for the Flygon just because of the... it would have, like, a ×4 weakness to the Aurorus. And also it'd be weak to Croz's, like, Breaking Swipe. And then the rock types would suck. But again, it's only got Mud Slap, so it's actually not that threatening. But no, so hopefully those times are okay. I will kind of keep saying these, like, briefly, that, like, oh, soon the times are going to change, so heads up, I'll make a graphic and post it in the community tab and stuff like that. But that's why people need to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications. But then the other thing as well, the other thing I was going to say is this weekend is quite a good weekend for me to, like, squeeze in a bit more streaming. And so here is my question for you guys, okay? Tomorrow, so this is Friday, okay? If I streamed tomorrow, starting at either, like, 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., so, like, 1 or 2 hours earlier, is that good for you guys? Are there any of you guys... But like, to do, like, a double length stream. So, not instead of... But if I did a double length stream, or like a stream with an extra hour or 2 on it, and I started an hour or 2 earlier, would that be, like, good for you guys? Now, this isn't going to do a whole load of damage because of that sandstorm. Oh, that actually did do a lot. We figure out the wild card when we get to it. So we'll figure that out once we finish up this round. We'll figure out what the wild card is. Okay. So, but if I did a stream tomorrow, but it was like a double length stream, and I started earlier, would you guys be around for that? So it would be like I would start 1 or 2 hours earlier. I would still be streaming at like the 4 o'clock, and I'd still be live at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock as we are now. But it's just, I would start earlier. So basically, if I did like a 3.5 to 4 hour long stream tomorrow, would that be good with you guys? I don't know, like, yours is like work and school schedules and stuff, so... But basically, it's like, but if I'm starting earlier, those of you who are like, for whom it's for those of you for whom these streams are normally super late, it means that you would perhaps be a bit less sleepy if I'm starting like 2 hours earlier. But on Lara I might be able to lurk, but not sure if you'll be able to play before normal time. Okay. I'll see how it goes then, because maybe I'll just do like an extra hour. Maybe I'll do an extra 2 hours. We'll have to see. Okay, so I do want to swap for this, so yeah. But then basically, we kind of have a good team here, essentially. Maybe we might want to swap the Duraludon if there is something else, but like we wouldn't want to swap it for either of these two. And then what is there? Like Dunsparce? What's the poison type? Is it like going to be a Nido, or is it going to be... Oh, no, it's just Quillfish. Oh, and then there's Sneasel. We could swap, like, Duraludon... We could swap Duraludon for... We could swap Duraludon for the Sneasel, because Sneasel is an Ice type, and that is super effective against Tornadus. And it might be better than, like, you know, a Thunderbolt from Duraludon. So... But no, And then, oh, just Silent Storm, just to elaborate on your question as well, because it's a fair question to ask about the wild card. And I hope I didn't sound dismissive when I was like, we'll get to it when we get to it. I don't quite mean it like that. But, oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I can't really do a whole lot here, but I can power you guys up. But Aurorus has super effective Body Slam. So if I use Howl, it will, like, power you guys and our castle up. And then we can get, like, really super effective damage on it. So, it is weak to Heat Wave. That is one thing. So, I mean, but then again, it has more offensive power is one thing. So, I don't know. It depends on whether we value offense or defense. Maybe Duraludon might have, like, low health by the time we get to it, and we might want to swap for that reason. But Heat Wave is a spread move. So, I mean, obviously it could be a max flare, but yeah. Right, Breaking Swipe. Very nice. Okay. If we get that Body Slam in here, this is going to be sweet. Oh, yes! I knew that was going to hit hard. I was like, I think this actually might be able to KO. Well done, Team 3. Sorry, Silent Storm, wild card. So it's a good question, because basically, some days we will have already decided the wild card by now. Basically, we decide the wild card kind of when we get, like, it's not always, like, literally when we get to it. It just depends. If we begin a stream and, like, we only fill up the first 2 teams, then, like, when we're deciding on Team 3, we'll decide on the wild card as well. But today, we had, like, a whole load of people, like, here. So it was like, right, we're going to just decide on the first 3 teams, and then, you know. But I try and leave the wild card as late as possible, because it really depends on, like, who's here, how many times has everyone played. I think we should still battle the Sneasel, even if we don't want to trade for it, because we've got loads of, like, super effective things against. Like, Quillfish is super effective against 3 of our team. Dunsparce is just, I don't know, it's a bit of an awkward Pokemon. It could give us easy status afflictions, whereas, like, Sneasel will actually, like, if we Brick Break this thing with, like, Lycanroc for, like, easy accuracy, I Accelerock it, I don't know if Duraludon has a Steel move. Like, we're very super effective here. Yeah. So I think, even if we don't keep this thing, I still think it's the best path in terms of just, like, an easy victory. Like, I'm going to Accelerock here, or Accelerock. And then, yeah, and then if, like, we Brick Break it, Body Slam it, Steel move it, or whatever, I think this will go down pretty quick. Okay. Ooh, see, look, that did, like, a whole quarter. Okay, it is using Triple Axle. This is why I do think it could be good to switch for, though, because Triple Axle's a very good move, and that's doing a lot of damage. Oh, gosh. Although it is very prone to missing as well, so that is something. Iron Head! Nice. And then Brick Break, nice. Yes! Less than 1 turn. Well done, Team 3. Guys, we have, like, done this Dynamax adventure in, like, 10 minutes. So, who's going to be able to Dynamax next time? I suppose that's also an interesting question as well. Oh, Silent Storm, you want an Alolan Raichu Pancake / Waffle Maker. Ooh, that does sound fun. Right, so I do think Sneasel is a good switch. But, like, you know. One thing that's nice here... Oh, but here's the thing as well. We have no guard. So, like, Triple Axle would have hit every single time. Which is why it hit every single time that time, because we had no guard on the field. So, I think we'll still be fine. That does mean Heat Wave and Icy Wind will hit everyone as well, so just be aware of that. But yeah. Okay. But this does mean we can use Stone Edge without worry. We can use Body Slam without worry. And we can Thunderbolt without worry. So, yeah, pretty nice. I don't think it's that... I wouldn't say it's that frail. Is it? It's not... I mean, I don't know. A Pokemon like Lunala, because of its ×4 weaknesses, is sort of frail. And then there are just some Pokemon, I don't know, like... Moltres has ×4 as well, but... Tornadus definitely has, like, a bit of bulk to it. It's not the same as, like, Dialga, but... Okay, so here's Icy Wind. More like an icy wind. Okay. But this is fine. We're going to get some critical hit, 100% accurate Stone Edges here. And it's all going to be okay. Once these stat drops all go down, because good golly gosh. Okay, there's a Stone Edge. Kadoosh! And then here's Max Lightning. More like a Max Frightening. Kadoosh. Nice. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. That did a lot of damage. Oh, okay, it was a crit. I was going to say, like Duraludon's a good Pokemon, but I was like, I don't think it's, like, that strong. But, okay, that explains it. Stone Edge. Nice. And then, if we can Body Slam this and KO this here, that'd be amazing. Oh, no, it's getting desperate. Wait. What? But the No Guard. Oh, wait, but it was getting desperate. Did it, like... No. What? I'm confused. Why did Thunder not hit? Also, why did we use Thunder instead of Body Slam? Body Slam's, like, super effective. But dang, why did that miss? Okay, I'm still gonna... No way. I'm gonna Accelerock, because now I don't have faith my Stone Edge is gonna hit. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh! Maybe it's... No, but I thought it worked for... Oh, no, it's for moves... Right, yeah, sorry, this is the thing I keep failing to get in my head. It affects all moves relating sort of to that Pokemon. So, like, inbound and outbound for that Pokemon. Sorry, I keep messing that up. I keep thinking it just creates, like, a 0% miss on the battlefield, but it's just 0% for anything involving that Pokemon. Right. I keep forgetting that, sorry. My bad. Yeah, it's not a field effect, yeah. I mean, I think Body Slam is still, like, the more powerful move, which is why I was confused, but well done, Team 3, I'm smiling with glee. And that was, like, a 10-minute fight as well, so very well done. So we will figure out Team 4 in a second. Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. So we'll figure out Team 4 in a second, and then we'll get this thing done. But this is kind of why... But that's basically why Silent Storm, I do wait, because there could be someone in chat now, like Kiba, who, like, hasn't played yet today. And so, you know, I kind of like just seeing, like, who's around, who hasn't played. I don't like deciding the teams, like, too early and stuff. Like, I just like making sure that, like, everyone gets a turn, and then afterwards we decide what's what. So, okay. So well done, Team 3. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. Lycanroc is not shiny. Flygon is not shiny. Sneasel is not shiny. But will we get the Donatello Tornadus? The Donna Tornadus! I don't think that's a Donna Tornadus. But let's just double check. So no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, no Sparkles there, and no Sparkles there. The humanity. But I'm just going to go for Lycanroc, because I really like Lycanroc. I like the dusk one the most, but then daytime is, like, definitely my second favorite. And, like, the nighttime one's okay, but I'm not really that fond of it. Okay, so... Okay. So here's kind of what I'm thinking, my fellow Abraham Lincolns. Yes, Clan Fandango, I want to keep the ticket. Oh, Kevin has to go. Okay, well, thank you very much, Kevin. Kevin's planet needs him. I was going to propose Kevin could be in the final one if Kevin was still around, but no, okay. Here's what I am thinking, though. If Kiba is able to play, or if there's anyone who, like, hasn't played, obviously they get to be in the final round. I would very much like Xander to be in the final round, because it's Thursday, Xander can play, let's get some extra Xandering in. But then, yeah, I don't know who Because basically the reason I was going to suggest Kevin is because like in a week or two, Kevin might not be able to join us on the weekdays. So it's like, well, let's get some extra Kevining in. But yeah, but today is Xander Day, so I kind of would like to get Xander. But here's what I'm going to suggest, and then we'll kind of decide based on like who's around. Maybe in honor of Xander Day, we could do Kyurem. So could you guys put in chat, wait till I say ready, set, bow, could you please put in the following structure, strike in capital letters, the number of times you've played, so like strike 0 or strike 1, and then let me know if you can do Kyurem or not. Okay, so actually, or maybe only post if you can do Kyurem. But does that sound like a plan? So ready, set, bow. I actually need to say ready, set, bow as well. But let me know. But I'm thinking we could do like a Kyurem with Xander. And then we could have like 2 other people who can do Kyurem. I am sorry that excludes you on Lara. But at the same time, we have done a lot of wild cards with you, and I do feel bad that I don't let other people do wild card. Like I have definitely like kind of like put you ahead on wild cards, because I know you're a good team player and you have good taste in tickets. But there we go. So okay, let's see what we've got. Ah, my gosh. So that's not me saying you should be grateful for all the like the wild cards you get to do on Lara. It's just one of those things where I feel that I've kind of like leaned on you a lot for them, and I should probably spread it around a bit more. But I just know with you that you're going to post the code in chat, you're going to be very good, and you're going to pick good Pokemon, and if I do something ditzy, you're going to be there to remind me of it and stuff. So, and I've kind of got a bit too reliant on that. Okay, so let's see who we've got, and of course we've got like four people for 2 slots or whatever. So, but if we have, what do we do? Okay, let's just see who was around, and then we'll. I'm thinking because they were in Team 1. That we should, so I think because they were in like Team 1 and Team 2 and they're available and stuff like that, that we should have maybe like a Xander, Kieran, Skywatcher team? Oh, no, wait, no, hang on, no, wait, I'm forgetting Kiba. No, hang on, ignore me, I was meant to say Kiba. Oh, okay, hang on. A Xander, hang on. Oh, no, wait, now it's a toss-up between Skywatcher and Kieran. I don't suppose Kieran and Skywatcher would be prepared to have a fight to the death for our entertainment and amusement. No, I'm kidding. Please don't fight. Okay, Xander. Like, hit him with a chair! Okay, let's just see. I'm just gonna do this. Oh my gosh. I need to come up with a system. For like for what to do in these situations. Like, I'm thinking of a number, whoever's closest to it wins, or something. Do you know what I mean? I need to do something. So yeah. Okay. I tell you what. Because Kieran is on a bigger shiny drought than Skywatcher, let's get Kieran in on this to, get closer. Like, the more adventures we do with Kieran, the closer we will get to the ending of Kieran's shiny drought. So, does that sound like an okay proposal? Also, as well, Kieran said, like, weekends aren't good, or won't be good, or particularly with, like, the time change and stuff like that. Whereas, maybe they were, like, the weekdays was definitely, I don't know. And this is the point where Skywatcher's like, no, bro, all your time changes are terrible. But I thought the weekday ones were okay, at least. But okay. Skywatcher, you can be our backup, though. If we have any connection issues, you can be our backup, okay? Okay. So, okay. Kieran, can I ask you one question, though? And this is going to be, like, hella patronizing, okay? So this is going to be, and I do apologize for, like, the insultingness of this question, but I need to ask it for good measure, okay? So please don't hate me for asking this question. When you completed your Pokedex, you absolutely did then go and get the shiny charm, right? Like, you didn't just complete your Pokedex and then walk into a Dynamax adventure. You went to the guy and you got your shiny... No, because no, I think you showed me the certificate, actually. I think you did show me a picture of the certificate. But you definitely do. Like, I want you to check your bag just to check for your own sanity that you definitely do have the shiny charm in there. Because you have been really unlucky with this. You have been, like, really unlucky with this. And when I had my drought, I did literally have to check my bag just to be like, I do have this thing, right? Like, I did get it, right? So, okay. But okay, so here we go. Team 4, Xander will be hosting. So Kiba, Kieran, and myself will be looking out for the code in chat. If anyone has any issues or doesn't join in and we get to the 59-second rule, then Skywatcher is our designated substitute. Oh, Xander's ready. Xander's ready. Go, 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 go. We're going to go anything goes. Okay. So 1, 0, 2, 4, and then 4, 2, 0, 1. Okay. Okay. There we go. So there's Xander. Okay, so Kyurem is weak to rock and fighting and steel, as well as dragon and theory. So there we go. But there we go. And there's Kiba on the Odachi account today. Okay, well done. Now, what are the odds that even though I just listed 5 weaknesses, we don't get Pokemon with any of those super effects? Oh no, Dazzling Gleam. Okay, Dazzling Gleam is okay. And Play Rough. We got Play Rough and Dazzling Gleam. Obviously, we do want to be wary of dragon types because Kyurem is Ice and Dragon, so Dragon's not really the way to go. It's just more if we, like, run out of options and, you know, need something in a pinch. But, yeah. And I can't remember Kyurem's moves either, so... Skywatcher, you're going to play Celeste while you listen. That sounds like a good plan. Okay. So, but yeah. So, I'll do, like, a post on the community tab later to remind everyone. But yeah, I'm thinking I might do, like, a 2 p.m. stream tomorrow. This weekend, I will begin the new schedule. And then, let's just... Oh, hang on. Oh, there's a Hitmontop to the left. Should we go for the Hitmontop? Because that does have Intimidate as well. Oh, and then there's a Crustle. So we could get, like... We could get Hitmontop and Crustle if we go to the left. I know that Carkol is a rock type, but it is a middle form rock type. And we do already have 2 Pokemon who are very good. So we can afford to do one that's, like, not as good. Oh, it does have Freeze Dry. Yeah, I was worried about that. I was worried someone was going to say that. But nevertheless, I still think the 2 Pokemon we're going for are better than Carkol. Although Carkol does have good resistances, in fairness. But not to the dragon, only to the ice. Ice to see you. Okay, I'm just going to Aqua Tail this thing. Fun fact, Exeggutor can hit me with grass moves for no damage, unless they do the nullifying abilities thing, in which case don't hit me with grass moves. Okay. So let me check my list of things to say. But yeah, no, yeah, 11 years ago on this day is when I set out on my my second trip to America, which was like which kind of ended up being my biggest trip, because the first trip I took to America, for those who don't know, sort of a decade ago, like in 2012, 13, like so 2012, 13, and 14, I did 3 trips to America to learn about voiceover and to network with people and stuff like that. To like lay the roots for my eventual kind of like hopeful moving here. And the 2012 trip was amazing, but what that was it was like a convention at like a hotel, like at the Disneyland Hotel. And so it was very, and that was really cool, and it was like a lot of different classes and people all coming together in one place. But I wanted to do a trip where I actually went around LA more and stuff like that. So I, did this second trip where like I stayed in Burbank for like 4 weeks, and I got to go to lots of different studios. So instead of like all the studios and people coming to me, I went around to like all the different studios and stuff like that. And yeah, that second trip was just amazing. I'm sure that over the next few weeks, I will tell you all the stories about all the cool things I did, like how I went to Nickelodeon twice, and, just some of the cool, amazing people I met. Basically, in a few weeks, it will be 11 years since I met Koi, so I'll tell you the Koi story in a few weeks. Yeah, in this mode, it has Sap Sipper. The Azumarill has Sap Sipper, so... But yeah, so we don't... Well, actually, no, we could switch for this, in theory, because it is a... Actually, I'll tell you what, I might switch for this. What do we have coming up? What did we say that's coming up? There's, like, Hitmontop, and there's, like, something else. I could switch for this because of Freeze Dry, and just because Azumarill's not really that powerful. Okay, Kieran switched. Okay, that's fine, that's cool, that's cool. Because I was going to say, it is a fairy type, so... it's super effective. Basically, yeah, we've got, like, because basically, if we switch for Hitmontop, if we, like, switched Exeggutor for Hitmontop, we would then have, like, an entire team of things that are good against, that are, like, super effective against Kyurem, and then we could take the Crustle if we need it, or we could just leave it out. So... No, I thought the Wigglytuff had Draining Kiss. I thought it had Draining Kiss. I mean, it's still good defensively, but I thought it had Draining Kiss. I'm gonna double check this. Yes! Competitive! That's why we wanted Wigglytuff. Although admittedly, I hadn't really quite thought of that, because I couldn't remember who the Pokemon were that were coming up. No, Wigglytuff has Dazzling Gleam. So yeah, so basically, if Wigglytuff uses Dazzling Gleam here, this is going to do a lot of damage to Hitmontop. So it's like a free boost. But yeah, but Hitmontop will be good because it has like Brick Break or something, so that's like super effective. And then then Crustle has like, it's either like Smackdown or no, it has Rock Tomb. I was like, it's some kind of weak rock move, but yeah, no, it's Rock Tomb. So Crustle's not great, admittedly, but like we could still have it if one of our Pokemon has low health, or maybe like if Jellicent wants to, because it doesn't have Stab, like maybe we could switch to Jellicent or something. Ooh, that did a lot. Nice. Timothy, hello, welcome back. Lovely to see you. How you doing? Hang on. I don't think, if I'm understanding chat right, I don't think I really need to be asked about that. Like it's that kind of just sounds like something between you guys. So like, if you want to, you can, and if you don't want to, you don't have to. Okay. Anyway, Bark. So yeah. So I'll probably be telling you a lot about that trip in the next few weeks. Just things like, it's been 11 years since the first time I had blood, like went to this American restaurant or whatever. But yeah. Okay, nicely done. So we'll catch this. If you don't get a shiny, a Hitmontop is quite good to keep, because they're quite awkward to get like in the game and stuff like that. Oh no, crows, there's pigeons in your chimney. Oh gosh, I've had that happen. It's pretty unnerving, because they can't really like get out. But then it means you have to like let them out like in your house. So that's not great. So yeah, we do want to switch for this, like Executor. Yeah, okay, sweet. And then... But yeah, Xander though... Xander, you could switch Jellicent for this, this Crustle afterwards. Because we won't need the power of water anymore. But you would have, like, Stab Rock rather than, like, non-Stab Fury. So yeah. Okay. Let's just check. The notes and stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're getting close to the end now. Again, normally, if I weren't feeding the stray cats and if the sunsets weren't getting earlier and earlier, we've actually like been so fast today that I would have said, oh, we could do like a 5th Dynamax adventure. We could like on Lara come do another wild card. But today I will wrap this up early just so I definitely can feed the cats before it gets too dark or anything. So yeah. Not bad, although we do have 2 Pokemon with like special moves, so we are getting less benefit of from this just because of... They are getting the defensive boost, but the attack boosts... Oh no, wait, the Jellicent... Oh, yeah, Jellicent has Dive. Oh, okay, actually, Coaching has extra value then. It's only, like, Wigglytuff loses a bit of value from it, but actually, honestly, that's not bad. And given it just used a Rock Tomb and it used it on me, that's also not bad as well, the Coaching helping out. So, actually, not bad. Not bad idea using 1 Coaching there just to get us set up. But I think now we do just want to attack. We don't want to let this thing attack us too much, okay? So you get a boost, and you get a boost. No, that's very true, Keeper. That's very true. The thing, Coaching is good. Like, Coaching can be good to do once. It sort of just needs to weigh it up. But Crustle is bulky, so that's not a bad idea. It's just when we have, like, very frail Pokemon who are definitely, like, 2-turners and, you know, and, like, Coaching gets used and, you know, if you don't have a load of physical attackers yourself and stuff, you have to, you just have to, you know. Stat ups basically in this mode are definitely better for bulky Pokemon. And basically the thing you have to weigh up, you kind of have to be mathematical when it comes to knowing when to boost or not, because it really kind of depends on... Basically, when you're statting up, the question you kind of have to ask is, will me using this stat move... Oh, hang on, was that a Max Knuckle? Oh, okay. Oh, we want to be using Max Knuckle for Hitmontop, because that's going to boot, because, like, getting special defense boosts isn't really going to do anything for us, whereas, like, Max Knuckle is, like, more powerful. Well, actually, no, maybe it's not more powerful. Might be a bit more powerful, or it's about the same power, but then we get, like, the attack boost, so, yeah, if we, like, Max Knuckle, that would be, like, really good. Shibertooth, hi! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, here we go. Yes! Show me Potato Punch. Okay, nice. And then that's going to get the attack up. And then... Okay, Dazzling Gleam. Nice. Okay, it is using Max Rockfall. That sucks. Scooty Puff Jr. sucks. No. Dang. We weren't able to survive long enough to save Wigglytuff. But I think that's only our first loss, right? So we should be fine. Okay. So. Oh, we did miss. There's 2B in front of you. How did it miss? Ugh, so I'm just nearly choking on my own spit. Which is why that kind of like cut off there. Yeah. Okay. Never mind though. Okay. So. But no, well done so far, Team 4. Team 4. Team 4. I'm pleased with you more or something. No, Kiba, why? Kiba, no, don't do that. I don't know why you're doing that. Max Knuckle is, like, really good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this Jiffy Bull or great? I I know it has the Sandstorm up, but but the thing is, as long as we just attack it with like our most powerful physical moves, then we can win this thing. Okay, Dazzling Gleam. Again, it is bulked up because of the... No! Sandstorm lowers accuracy. No, it doesn't. No, the Crustal doesn't have Sand Veil. What does it have? Does it have, like, Sturdy? Or I don't think it has Sand Veil. I'm going to check this. I'm going to check this, because I actually don't know what ability Crustal does have. Because I need to know this for, like, future battles. It gets the special defense boost, so it was good to get rid of the special defense thing. No, it has shell armor, so you just can't get critical hits on it. Yeah. So, no, Sandstorm doesn't lower accuracy. Sandstorm only lowers accuracy if a Pokemon has Sand Veil, but it doesn't just, like, generally lower accuracy. It's only if a Pokemon has Sand Veil, which Crustal doesn't. It has battle armor, so it just means it can't have any critical hits. So it boosts special defense for rock types. So, you know, like, it was getting the benefit, like, those Dazzling Gleams were doing less damage because of Sandstorm. But yeah, Sandstorm doesn't, like, impact accuracy at all. Only if a Pokemon has an ability that impacts the accuracy. I know why you think that, and probably, like if you played, like, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, and you were, like, trying to attack Cacneas and Cacturns and Sandshrews and stuff like that, they, like, all have Sand Veil. So, so there are a lot of Pokemon... There are a lot of Pokemon in games where there's, like, a Sandstorm area that have Sand Veil. So you might... I understand why anyone would think that. I totally get that. But that is just purely because of ability. Oh, Shell Armor. Sorry, I always say Battle Armor instead of Shell Armor, although I think they both do the same thing. But yeah, no, Shell Armor. I was going to say, that's weird it has Battle Armor instead. I was actually thinking, that's weird that it has, like, Battle Armor instead of Shell Armor, given it has a shell. But no, it's Shell Armor because it has a shell. That makes sense. Okay. Oh, you're breeding for a perfect IV Shuckle? Ooh, well, good luck with that. I mean, I would say if you're in a game that uses bottle caps, definitely use bottle caps. But if you're not, then yeah, oof, good luck with that. Okay. So, well done. Oh no, Hyper Voice. Ah, that's not good. Okay. So, Brick Break, nice. Dazzling Gleam, nice. And then, right, here's Max Knuckle. Oh, okay, we're going for the attack boost. That's pretty cool, actually. And then we don't have the Sandstorm. So actually, that's not a bad idea to use, like, once or twice. We probably do want to use a Max Rockfall down the line, just because that will be more powerful. But yeah, definitely, like, boosting our stats for, like, a turn or two isn't a bad idea. That's using the old noodle. Since when can he learn Hyper Voice? Since, I think it's like a TR, right? Is it like a TR? I don't know. The scary face! The scary face. Okay. Okay, speed is harshly down, but then brick to the face! Nicely done, Team 4. And then Dazzling Gleam. Okay, it is getting desperate, so it is going to start using generative AI attacks, but that's okay, we're going to lower its attack with a Play Rough. Oh, yes, Max Rockfall, yes, nicely timed. I was going to say, I think another Max Knuckle would have been a bit too... Oh, dang. I was going to say, I think another Max Knuckle would have just been a bit too... Because it might reset stats or whatever anyway, so it's just good to get, like, the powerful attack in. Okay, the Glaciate! I guess Wide Guard is good against Kyurem as well, eh? Actually, yeah, let me just check Kyurem's list of moves, and then... No, Hyper Voice is listed. Glaciate is like the... based on Cerebi, Glaciate is like the special one. Cerebi lists Ice Beam, Hyper Voice, Shadow Ball, and Scary Face. But it doesn't list Glaciate. It often the move that Cerebi doesn't list, or that isn't like on the Pokemon when you catch it, is like their like signature moves. So like for example, like Palkia doesn't have like Spatial Rend listed, or what are some other ones? Oh, like Latios and Latias don't have their like Luster Purge and all that kind of listed, and Lugia doesn't have Aeroblast listed. Like usually it's like their special move that's like the one that's like not listed. But yeah, no, well done. I've got to try and remember that. Glaciate, Hyper Voice, Ice Beam, Shadow Ball, and then Scary Face. But Team 4, nicely done. 4 HP for Team 4, perfectly done. No, guys, very nicely done. Okay, so stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, get those emojis in one last time for today. This is the final Dynamax of the day, so we'll do one last patented double shiny check. And then as a reminder, okay, so tomorrow, I'm going to try and remember this. I'm going to try and remember to set up the stream properly. Tomorrow, we'll go for like 2 p.m., okay? Instead of 4 p.m., I'll be around at 2 p.m., okay? So just keep that in mind, okay? So let's do one last double check. And please, we just beat a boss. Like the video if you haven't already. Click like. There's a bunch of you here. Please make sure you've liked the video. It just really helps. Wigglytuff is not shiny. Hitmontop is not shiny. Crustle is not shiny. But will we get the, like, black, purple, and bluier, like, the Tango Berry Blast Curum? No. Dag Nabbit. So hang on, can I just double check? Have we still got a race on between, like, Xander and Kieran in terms of a drought? Because, like, Xander, you haven't gotten a shiny yet, right? So basically, is it basically just, like, Xander and Kieran who have kind of, like, been our two haven't gotten any shinies on stream? Or am I forgetting anything? Okay, right, let's just do the quick double checks. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. I'm going to get Hitmontop because I said it was stuck in a thing. And then there we go. Okay, well, that sucks you're both in a drought. Xander, like, you've double checked that you definitely have the shiny charm, right? Okay. Right, I won't save any records, but there we go. Okay. So that is all for today. I will be back tomorrow on a special Friday edition at like 2 p.m. instead of 4 p.m. So I'm going to go onto my channel settings and like set that up. Thank you all so much for joining in today. You guys have been wonderful. Thank you for being very quick and swift and good at battling and all that stuff. You're not unlucky or anything like that, though, Kieran, okay? You're having bad luck, but you yourself are not unlucky. You keep appearing in Dynamax Adventures where other people are getting shinies, so soon enough, it's going to bounce back and hit you, okay? So, everyone, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. 07. Yes, everyone enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll be back tomorrow earlier than normal. So instead of being around in like 22 hours, I'll actually be around in like 20 hours. So take care, everyone. Again, thank you for your support. You guys have been amazing. Take care, have a good one, and bye-bye. Like the video.